Greetings and salutations. Здравствуйте и добро пожаловать. Welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd, where we are playing as Muscovy, and we are going for the Relentless Push East achievement. That requires that starting as one of the Russian nations, Muscovy certainly qualifies. We have to, by the end of 1600, have eastern Siberia, the Kamchatka Peninsula. And so far, what we have done is humbled Novgorod, taken a couple of their forts, taken out Adoyev, gotten a personal union over Yazin, allied Poland, and now crippled the Golden Horde, the Great Horde. And I'm thinking we could probably turn on them. Still gonna have help. But I don't know if anyone's really actually going to be able to help them. So no guy doesn't get along with Timurids. But it is pretty risky. Okay, we need a replacement rival. Poland is our only option right now. I'd rather not do that. Poland could certainly ward off some attacks from people while our manpower is low. So, okay, we can make our boyars like us more at the cost of money. I think we're going to have to do that. And doing that does allow us to get 4,000 more manpower. So, there's that. We have some beat-up units, so... Keep an eye on this, though. I'd really like to invade them if only Crimea would come in. But now they picked up Chagatai. Yeah, I think it would be too bloody of a war to be worth it yet. We don't have attack advantage over them. They'll be fighting several steppe nomads, basically in flatlands, without much manpower, without attack advantage this early on. I think would be definitely a bad idea. And this is a coastal center of trade, but we don't have enough states to be able to state that. And so for our second diplomat, we are going to target our subjects. We try managing aggressive expansion while we're waiting for opportunity to expand, strike east. Some of that's going to be burning off anyway. That's not the one I want to be improving with. Let's try Yaroslav at first. And let's see if anyone's given us any great opportunities to pay off their debts. That's too much. Okay, their liberty desire is starting to climb. We might have to do that anyway. Okay, we have no rebellions over here, so let's stop paying those forts. Okay, Crimea. If we attacked, well, that would just be Crimea and Kazan. So we could isolate Kazan and then take a bunch of Crimean land. Expected that. We have a lot of troops right now. looks like Poland is kind of struggling here. Got a discount here, so go ahead and get that tech. Makes us lose Kazan as a valid rival. So we're gonna be losing power projection, unfortunately. Okay, so the first ones we wanted to integrate. Probably Yaroslav. Send a GIF off. Try to speed up this process, because we're over. We are way over. And with their 5,000 troops. And we can't hand any of this off for Cossacks. But we could give Nizhny Novgorod to our burghers. Why don't we do that? Go pretty low. But we'll enjoy the passive bonus that they grant. And we could start working on trying to get Renaissance to spread through us, but I want to get caught up a little bit more on tech before the institution tech penalty goes up too much. And what I'd like to avoid here is them falling under the Ottomans. So hopefully we can attack them before that happens, capture some territory. Okay, so now we have our cause for war. I would like to know where Kazan's army is, since they do have a sizable fort here, and we have no forts separating the two armies. We could very easily see Crimea and Kazan merge up together and have a big horde Doom stack running around. I certainly would like to avoid that. Looks like they increased the autonomy and successfully avoided any major rebellions. Do we go for development? I think we do. We need some more manpower in here anyway. And we can get above 20, that will increase the rate at which it natively grows. Okay, do we give Vyatka? Oh, that's 10 development. Okay. Okay, can't start integrating them until next year, so let's start working on a couple of the others. Probably going to see a rebellion here, and then we could start planning out this war between these two. Yeah, this is taking quite a while because it's based off of the stats of our ruler, and with the 3-1-2, only the first one reform Sudobnik is actually progressing. And we have our focus set on admin anyway, which I'm not sure that we really want. But I guess we're expanding, so... Okay, at least we got rid of some of that overextension. Now we'll station some troops down here and hope that we can slow down that rebel progress. Okay, so one thing that we could do is we could switch this over to increase the spread and just let it spread naturally. I think we want a large city first. So we'll get up to 30, and then we can worry about that. Why don't we call these guys back? Start our annexation. Try to speed this one up a little bit. Get these relations up a little bit more. And it looks like they got in there. So as soon as the royal ties break, we'll break the alliance, fabricate, and in 5 years invade them. Actually, I think we should probably break the alliance in advance. Okay, famine. Yeah, so bad stuff all around, bad stuff all around. So I guess the question is really, we need free troops from the boyars. We want to bring our autonomy down. I think this is... Yeah, that's less important, because in a lot of these places we're at our autonomy cap. So bring down the autonomy isn't a huge thing for us. It is a little bit down here, but we're not getting much value out of these while they're in a non-accepted province with the wrong religion. Okay, so we're integrating in 2 of our subjects, so then we'll be at 6 out of 5. We'll try to get another 1 or 2 knocked off the list. Yeah, I really can't do anything about that unless we... Nice. Guess our best way of being able to avoid that rebellion would be to do this. But we could always go for institution spread as well. This has multiple applications. It'll help us recover from rebellions and kill things more easily, so if we have to put down a rebellion, we could do that, and then we could use it on the battlefield. It's just a question of how much manpower we're going to lose in this revolt. Wow, expecting 20k. Let's actually merge these two together. Hopefully they'll just... That's a bad idea. We're suffering way too much attrition there. Move over here. I'm hoping that it'll pop up on one of these two when we're not in it and go into an enemy's territory. We'd want to get this a little bit higher. Okay, so it's up to 30, and now I'm just going to switch over our edict. Be this advancement effort for institution spread. Okay, well, at least it was split between two provinces. That only cost us 228 manpower, and hopefully this guy will be exported. Okay, so we could take a province from Ryazan. I mean, it's non-accepted culture, we can't state it, 93% autonomy, wrong religion. I don't care. Move out of there because we're having trouble supplying ourselves now. If these guys move over here, we can crush them, but hopefully they'll export themselves. Okay, and this is a good opportunity for us as well. As soon as we have a free diplomat, we know that Kazan's troops are stuck right here. We should no longer have any ties to Tver. We don't. Still have a truce, but only for 3 more years. Been nice to have been able to hit him right then. We probably could have stack wiped him. Lost our good general. Hopefully they'll continue to hang out here. Yeah. I can't complain too much about bad luck since we did get them under a personal union. So I think luck's broken in our favor more than it has against us. A no guy. I can get a new royal marriage here, just keep their liberty desire as low as possible. And they do win a new general. He's got Pippa Siege as well, so that's pretty nice. Okay, once he's in place, I am going to invade Crimea. Wait for the first of the month. And we're going to march both armies straight towards their capital. Goals to wipe their army out quickly. And how many troops? This got 14,000 troops, so this guy is going to be carpet sieging. So those 14,000 troops are right up here. I could see them starting to build troops, but I'm not going to be able to get too many out. Okay, probably don't need all of these guys over here. Just need 9 for the siege, so let's leave 10. Deal with attrition. This would be really annoying if the event that gives Ottomans them as a vassal happens. We really should keep an eye on what's going on with Ottomans, though. Okay, so we only need 3,000 troops here, 4,000 just to guard against attrition. So that's an army of our leftovers that's almost as strong as the Kazani army. Up here, we could always call out the garrison. I'm sure subjects would come into the fight as well, so I think we've got this. It's woods, we're the defender. They don't get their shock bonus. Of course, we lose our general right before the battle. So we didn't lose him in the battle. March in. Tell friendlies to attach. And sort out that garrison, so that we add some infantry and no longer have the insufficient support penalty. Oh, come on, subjects, thank you. And this guy does not have a Pippa siege, but I'm going to throw him on the fort anyway. And one or both of these are going to fall pretty soon. Nice. St. Michael. A recent recruitment campaign in Kaluga has given rise to an unprecedented number of new recruits enlisting. The local clergy is convinced this was the result of the widespread religious fervor their icon of St. Michael has inspired. They report that young men have been coming from all parts of the area to see the icon of the Archistrategos, and that they leave with a strong will to go to. That's a typo. Let me report that. go to war in the name of their faith. Okay. I approve. So that's obviously because we chose Icon of St. Michael that gives us some bonuses to discipline and manpower recovery speed. RedBstrd. Weird word. And if you're playing Greek culture in CK2, Strategos is like the name of your marshal, I believe. It's the name of his title. RedBstrd is a little weird. And unless it's something really good, we're always opting for more patriarchal authority because it lowers unrest and gives us manpower in our Orthodox provinces, and then gives us a little bit of missionary strength for our non-Orthodox provinces. Okay, so I want to leave one guy just to maintain that siege, and let's see. Please don't everyone leave. Oh. Might have been a call. Oh, let's get out of there. Okay, so we've won the Siege of Crimea. And now we should have enough troops to deal with them. Get out of there in time? Probably not. Roll of 0 really hurt, but at least they weren't stack wiped. I actually just want to consolidate those guys down. We'll get more free troops, so it'll be okay. We've doing alright with manpower. And now we've captured their capital. Yeah, if we can merge these two up together. Stop it. Ignore that for the moment. Rostov, so they'll give us a few more troops, and it's all over for them. Now, we can't really take much here because they're not a co-belligerent, and I do want a short truce timer with them anyway. I did want to stack wipe their army before I gave them peace. So let's go ahead and end those alliances, take their money. If I can, yeah, I'll take that. So we got their fort, which is also their gold mine. They have one here. Return to core subject. And should still have a relatively short truce timer. We could potentially get Circassia as force them to transfer this march over to us, but they already enforced their religion, so there's not a whole lot of sense in doing that. Pretty big coalition. They don't want Ottomans in the coalition against us. So I'm thinking that's it. And of course we have to break that alliance and do war reps. Okay, let's make Kazan and Uzbek. We'll eclipse them both, I'm sure, really soon. And we'll also keep an eye on our time here. 30 minutes exactly, so let's stop here. Thank you.